Okay, but we have loaded into the next game. They did get a little bit ahead of us once again. I didn't get a
What
chance
were
to
the
set up the
chat
scene.
bans?
I don't
I'll
know.
ask peoples, what were chat bans?
Zounds, Mad Law. Hey, shut up, Zounds. You're supposed to wait for the casters. You're the one in the game. It's literally your job to wait for the okay from us because we're the camera. Get on my
Yeah.
Twitch chat.
Oh wait, Lulu, Janna, Wukong, and Zyra. Also Wowix. He also says it only happened because he wasn't in charge.
Okay, well, I might unban you then after a minute. But you guys need to wait for the camera, regardless of who it is, okay? Like, you need to wait for the camera. If you're in the
Oh no,
game,
Zounds didn't say it was his fault. People said it wasn't his fault. I don't know. I don't know who it was.
wait, there's a fake Zounds.
I don't know. I thought that was what? No, I didn't. I don't even know how, okay, no, I do know how to ban people, but
Well, if
I
it's
didn't ban
fake
him.
Zounds, I'll unban him. If it's real Zounds, like, trash talking me, that's not cool. If it's fake Zounds, that's my bad. But who was camera? You guys are amazing. Thank you for showing up to the show today, ladies and gentlemen. You're all really cool. Yes,
Yeah,
Sharpie Shark,
absolutely,
you may.
absolutely. Permit Sharpie Shark.
Alright, so on the left side, we have Xoc Adnofos. I really like that name. At first I
Yeah,
was like,
it really grew on me.
at first I'm like, really?
Okay, deliberative subjunctive. Whereas the indicative mood makes a statement, the subjunctive mood can be used to ask a question. The question usually involves deliberating about a certain course of action. The question may be either a real question seeking an answer from the hearers, or a rhetorical one just wanting consideration with no answer expected. It is typically not asking what or who, but whether, rather, how, whether, where, could, or should I. The use of the subjunctive is indicating some uncertainty about the answer. But it doesn't say if.
Okay, I got the blossers up. Let's get these chat bans. I think I got them now. Looks like they were Lulu, Janna, Wukong, and Zyra.
You're playing Blitzcrank!
That was Screechy.
I'm sorry. My voice is so dead, Gandair.
Okay, Lulu, Janna, Wukong, and Zyra. Yeah, those were the chat bans. Okay, cool. I have those updated on the screen for you guys. There we go.
Gandair, my voice is really dead.
Did you try? Why didn't your voice take revive?
I already used that. That was why I didn't cast the first game of this tournament.
Oh, so your
That
revive's
was,
still on cooldown. That sucks.
yeah.
Okay, take a look at bans. If you know how to play Zyra in Dominion, play her a lot. She's really unfair, and Nidalee's amazing as well.
Was there a Mundo ban?
No, so we might see Mundo get through again.
Oh, no name already locked in Mundo.
No, you can't have Zounds. This Mundo is for no namer. It's not a Jace or Kassadin. Shocking.
Wait, Jace is open.
Yeah, he could still pick up Jace.
They could still pick up Jace. They could have someone else play Mundo. My voice is a lot more dead than I thought it would be.
Yeah, mine was like really terrible up front. It's not that great now. It's just my other job has me talking a lot, so it just
The Caitlyn Insta-lock!
Well, I'm just gonna play this champion.
The remaking.
Oh dear. Did they accidentally lock the Zyra?
Oh, because Zyra was banned.
Okay, we'll figure this out. Hold on. So,
Wait, what?
what?
What? What's going on?
Oh wait, I hear Zyra was a filler. I
Yeah.
think someone just didn't own a champion, so they picked something that was really obvious, like really obviously not the pick because it was
But
banned.
then they would have had to, like, tell the other team what the pick was actually.
They might have done that over PM or something. I have faith it doesn't go too horribly. Okay. We are back at the thing. So it's going to be same things up to the Zyra, it looks like. Or, well, as long as the total number of champions is the same, the order doesn't matter.
I'm confused, Gandair. I don't know what's going on.
It's okay. We're both on the same train. Just look out the window, and I'll worry about what the conductor's doing.
But my shades are closed.
Oh, there's a little stick that's like hanging down, and you just like you pull on that.
But it's far away.
Oh, you have to like scoot to the left first.
That's scarily accurate.
Dun dun dun.
Alright, so there's Jax. I'm trying to remember what was picked before. Is that another post explaining to me what if Peoples falls asleep?
It might be.
What type of phrase that is? Because
That other Janna band is actually Wukong, by the way. Wait, not the hell is it? It's not Wukong. It's what was the other Janna band?
Lulu, Janna, Wukong, Zyra, Leona, Nidalee, Talon, Kha'Zix, Kassadin, Brand.
It was Brand? Okay, I'll change it in the chat bands then, so it makes sense. Otherwise it's double Janna, and that's like... Double ban means she's unbanned. Oh.
It's the parody.
Okay.
Rumble.
Oh, okay.
Rumble is a really good skirmish champion. He's probably really, really ridiculously good on this map.
We used to see a lot of Rumble for like a month, and then no one really played him after that. His zoning ability is really good. His range is extremely short, though.
No, the range of hyperkinetic, or not, what am I saying? The range of the equalizer is really, really long.
That's just equalizer, though.
Yeah,
equalizer
but it's
is
not
his
that long of a
awesome
cooldown.
ability.
It's not that long a cooldown.
You can get if he not considering equalizer. I mean, you can just kind of hang out and be away from him a little bit. I mean,
Okay, I'm
rockets
thinking
really
about
short
this
range.
now, and if you could use a ban to unban something, that would be so interesting.
That'd be the scariest ban. Like what?
Wait, no, that would be so interesting. Because you're giving up a ban. You're basically saying, I'm going to sacrifice one of my bans to remove one of your bans.
Yeah, but that doesn't really work because then they just pick that champion, just like, haha, you waste all your bans.
Well, exactly. So, but like, if they're target banning you, then
it does
you
force them into
ban.
a pick, though.
So that like encourages you to ban OPs instead of target banning, I guess.
I don't think I like it, but it's interesting.
I want to see it.
Like, I want to know why there are extra
Like,
bans. Darkness GX would like to know, and I can tell you what's up with that. The extra bans are because Dominion is not balanced as aggressively as Summoner's Rift is with patches, and as a result, some champions are a lot better over here due to the map geography and whatever, the way it's made, its shape and stuff. Some champions are just stronger over here because of that. So as a result, we decided to add a few extra bans to kick out some of the major problem champions, and we ended up with doing 10 bans total because at the time we said, well, what's a good amount of total bans? We just were like 10% of all champions, which at the time it was like 107 champions or something, low 100s, mid 100s, something like that. So we just said, oh, that's about 10% is 10, so let's add 2 bans to each person, and we do those in the pregame lobby. So that's what's going on with it. Each team gets 2 extra for a total of 10. And look at these 2 team comps here. We see a Morgana. Morgana's a champion that we don't see very often. She's kind of slow. Black Shield is really good. But,
we never see Caitlyn. We never see Morgana. We never see Rumble.
We see Caitlyn
We only
Northpaw
see
plays
MMKH play Blitz, and we haven't seen MMKH play Blitz in a really long time.
Yeah. So
that's like 4 champions we never ever see. And Jax honestly isn't seen all that often. He is sometimes seen, definitely. But It's not like, oh my god, they picked Jax, but it's like...
Austin 101123 asks, are we going to raise the bans to 12 sometime soon then? Well, when we got up to 120 champions, we actually thought about that. We said, hey, should we
We're not at
make
122 champions yet. We're at 117, I think.
We're pretty close. But the topic came up at like 115 champions or something like that. And it was like, so what's going to happen when we get to 120? So we reevaluated. Should we add 2 more bans? Should we keep the bans the same? Or should we take away the extra bans? Is it balanced enough? And everyone just basically said, keep it how it is at 10. So we all voted, and the majority of players that compete said, keep it at 10, so we're going to keep it at 10. Because that's what the community wants. If things change, we'll let you know, but it looks like it's going to be that way for the foreseeable future.
Did you know that the scroll bar is not the same color all the way up and down?
Yes, that's correct. It's slightly darker on the top, or it's like paler on the top.
It's bluer on the bottom.
Yep. Has less saturation on the top half.
Is that really half? I need to screenshot this and look in paint.
Are you gonna count the pixels?
That's
extremely XKCD of you.
I'm going to like zoom in really far, and I'm gonna perfectly select the bottom half, and then I'm gonna drag it next to the top half, and I'm gonna see if they're the same.
Supreme A-hole, that's his actual name in the Twitch chat, by the way, says, personally, I say nut up and remove chat bans. There are tournaments that don't have the chat bans. The LoL Pro Dominion Showdown didn't have the chat bans. The first week of the Paradox tournament didn't have chat bans. So we do get tournaments that don't have them, and things tend to work out okay. The only problem is we see a substantial rise in Elise, Kha'Zix, Cass, and Zyra play as a result.
Yeah, the top half is like 3 pixels taller than the bottom half. 2 pixels taller than the bottom half.
You should start a Reddit thread about that.
I thought it looked off.
Okay.
It's 2 pixels taller on the top.
Alright,
Just sample the pixels in Photoshop to check values. Do you even know what you're saying?
Sometimes people Google things that look really...
I think that was said intending to be troll.
Okay. Oh, Cillian, that was also an option in the vote. It was increase bans by 1, decrease bans by 1, remove extra bans. And keep the bans the same were the options, so. Shoutcaster, well, this is our personal opinions. Who is all-around worst champ for Dominion? Kha'Zix.
I need to look at a list of champions. No, I don't think Kha'Zix is that bad.
I have a friend who really likes Kha'Zix, and while he's a good Kha'Zix just dies. He has no escape. His damage is fine. He's highly avoidable. Definitely Kha'Zix.
I think there has to be someone worse than Kha'Zix.
Like, Kha'Zix is my #1 vote.
What about Nautilus, dude?
Dude, Nautilus is really popular on Europe West. One of the top teams over there used him as their lead tank in countless games.
Actually, no, that's true. That's true. We used to see Nautilus, didn't we? I feel like when I first started casting.
We haven't seen him over here at all. He hasn't been very popular here. Let me get this, And then, like, if I had to pick, like, a second, I'd probably have to say, like, Kennen or something.
Thresh. Thresh is really bad.
His CC is fine. Like, that's the thing. I mean, while he is awful, if he's landing his CC, his team can still take advantage of it.
Also, Skarner is just an awful champion all around. I think I'd rather have a Kha'Zix than have a Skarner.
Yeah, the other one I would pick is Kennen, just because Kennen requires so much setup to get his, like, stuns and stuff to work perfectly that it's sometimes difficult to obtain in this map.
Okay, I would say Thresh and Skarner are my picks for the 2 worst champions on the map.
Okay, so there you go. That's what we think. Your mileage may vary.
But you should listen to him more than me, because, like, I only watch Dominion, I don't actually play it. And so I've learned, like, a decent amount from watching it. I mean, I don't really even play Summoner Drift anymore. I mostly just watch. It's really different skills, casting versus playing.
I agree. I wish I could get my, like, click scroll, like, my click drag camera. I wish I had that in normal games.
Me too. It's so clunky in normal games. Like, when you're dead, you can do it, but it's so clunky, and I'm just like,
you can't do it when you're dead.
Yeah, you can.
Are you sure?
You can center click and drag, yeah. I do it all the time. It just looks really shitty. There's a pull onto Mundo, but that is not the greatest person to pull. Black Shield goes down, couple auto attacks, Dark Binding goes across. Nice Ghost Bard Morgana skin there. The Dark Binding looks so weird.
I feel like my overlay got moved a little bit. can you guys still see everything, like, item-wise?
There's another rocket grab going down. Wei getting knocked up. Great EQ there from Wei. Or gets the knock up onto 3 people there. And the Dark Binding also there onto Rumble. Zounds takes a lot of damage. He's exhausted. He is going to fall. And there's another pause timer.
Cool. I love that pause timer. I feel like my overlay is a little bit off. Oh. No, it just doesn't quite fit right. Okay, never mind. Everything's fine.
Alright, so off to a solid start here for Xoc Adnofos. There's a fade start on Jarvan.
It looks like Zounds was having some connection issues. Face start on Jarvan's pretty rare. I don't think I've seen it very much.
But lag doesn't matter on Blitzcrank. All you do is press Q randomly. That's not... there's more to Blitzcrank than that. You have to actually...
It'd be funny if everything we said was canonical for like a day. That would be highly entertaining.
Sona is so overpowered. It's ridiculous. I can't believe that her ult is on a 10-second cooldown and is an AoE stun for 5 minutes.
Yasuo is literally the worst champ in the game. He has like 0% crit.
God, I'm so glad that they nerfed Blitzcrank's hook to only have 20 range.
Wei gets a pentakill every other game.
But then he dies to the enemy fountain afterwards. Guys, have you heard how much Kha'Zix sucks on Dominion?
Dude, they need to start banning Corki because he's just way too powerful. AD Corki is out of control.
BB's internet is so good. I wish I had a connection that's stable. Alright, so Zounds reconnected.
Cool, we're back.
There's the end of the pause timer. Warwick lives forever and ever 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 and
That's
ever.
An accurate assumption or accurate description. He does just live forever.
That's my thoughts on Warwick. How useful is he while he's alive? Your mileage may vary, but he is alive. Alright, Haku Senpai getting ganked there. Really nice to rotate. Okay, he does go down.
Rip in peace, headphone users.
See, that's kind of stunning to not make because it just kills my throat so bad. Way gonna get knocked up there. He is kind of really alone, but Science Sentinel coming down. And there is the revive from Leo.
Oh, he hit him!
Sonic
he hit
Wave.
him.
Oh, he
Too
hit
far
him?
away. Yeah.
Too far away. Too far away.
He barely hit him. Yes, Link the hobo he has.
Alright, so No Namer is alone in top lane and there's a lot of minions, so he actually has to... He's not going to be able to do this. No Namer's going to go down and they're going to lose the windmill. They sent too many people bot to deal with that. But they had to.
So they're going to look at this point back, it looks like. Zounds doesn't want to try to fight that. They have Wei kiting 2 people away, which is really good, because then those guys weren't able to do anything else elsewhere. And top part of the map, looks like everybody coming down. No one to defend that at the moment. Looks like Karma's heading up that way.
From Morg, she is level 6 now. We'll see if she decides to want to use Soul Shackles, which she does not. Cleaver misses there. Nice net shot across onto Sauron, and there is the Soul Shackles. That was a complete waste of Soul Shackles.
Yeah, Sandra did not need to use that there.
That's a long cooldown.
That's
94
a 90-ish
seconds
second cooldown.
Yeah.
That's pretty brutal.
That's probably with some CDR. Yeah, 15% CDR, and it's still over a 90-second cooldown.
Alright, chat, play nice. Just saying. Alright, High People's now being chased. Ooh, great pilt over by Snide Sentinel. Oh man, that was brutal. Have Wei being chased by Carnival and Zounds up towards the upper part of the map. Looks like he's circling around. He wants to hang around down here. Looks like Sandra, they're looking for someone. What is Sandra looking
Also, the one person...
You're not in the bush, Sandra!
There's a... Blitzcrank, nice! Assault and battery. Snide Sentinel should be able to pick up the health there, but he does not have his 90 caliber net anymore. The trap! Carnival stepping on the trap there, and Snide Sentinel is almost out. Is he going to be able to get away? Is the rocket grab going to intercept him? He got slowed there by the Cleaver! I don't believe it. That Cleaver seemed invisible too. Blitzcrank picks it up with a rocket grab, but the EQ comes in and Wei picks up 1 kill on top of the Karma Soul Flare there. But Sounds is going to go down. Black Shield onto Sentinel right now. Dodges the
really clean dodge.
Anyway.
Haku Senpai by himself in the bottom part of the map. Emperor High People's playing Rumble comes down to get involved in this fight.
Hyrexia, I love it! Don't you mean Snipe Sentinel? Yes! See, that's the kind of pun I want to be able to shout out from the chat.
Phyrexia Tucker, that is definitely grade A.
That was really good. I'm going to steal it later on in the broadcast and pretend it was mine.
It's in the VOD, it's too late.
Damn it.
That VOD,
Right,
though.
there's the E and also the Q from Wei.
And Wei's just going to recall up there, so they're going to give up the windmill.
Yeah, he really can't make his way up there right now because he's too low. And it would be 1 versus 2.
Looks like him and Morg are going for it. They barely get the interrupt before everything goes hideously wrong. Soul Shackles is back up, is activated. Does not tag Blitz, though.
Doesn't have the Witch Cap yet. You need the Witch Cap and another snipe from Snipe Sentinel. I was going to say from Blitzcrank, but then, you know, Snipe Sentinel came in with the Q.
And was able to clean it up very, very well. Nice, I like that. Good perpendicular line. Let's walk on out of that in the shortest direction possible.
Sin goes down in the bot lane after a gank of People's roaming down. Cleaver does not hit. This game much closer than last game.
It is for the moment. We'll see if that keeps
and
going.
A nice
Great dark binding
onto People's there. No-namer in the middle of everything where he wants to be if you are Mundo. Oh, great! Over the wall there. The Q misses. And Sentinel is going to try and pick this off, but Sauron is too smart for that. He's running in the other direction, knows that she's there.
Blitzcrank at the top part of the map is going to be able to get the windmill completely uncontested. There's just absolutely no one even remotely near him. And that black shield not quite going to save him, unfortunately. Karma, once she was able to land that snare. So they're going to put all their attention here.
Because it's an exchange for the windmill. What they're doing in bot right now is an exchange for the windmill. So the windmill is uncontested, but it's not a free windmill. It's an exchange for the Boneyard, which also happens to be the quest objective. So they'll get the 20 Nexus health and they'll get the Mark of the Conqueror.
And the idea here is to have them overcommit to retaking this bottom and then use that opportunity to just bail out, go top, and take it back.
Yeah, and Sentinel can actually just interrupt Zans there and be fine. And he should be able to 1v1 Blitz at this point. As long as he, yeah, I mean, he should just be able to. Soul Shackles comes down only onto Peoples. And he does get stunned, needs another auto attack, needs another the shield comes in, that scrap shield is going to save his life, and Sandra's probably going to go down. Morgana is not really very good before you have a stasis on her.
It's okay, she should get better a little bit later on, as she's able to complete some items and things like that. Morgana's damage is powerful, but it tends to be a little slow.
First, and she didn't have to go Morgana. It's not against the Mundo. Carnival does get the neutral there, so that's going to help them a lot.
And moving on down to the bottom, 4 people down the bottom. Mundo heading up towards the refinery in case anyone decides to push for there. Looks like they're bringing everybody down the bottom part of the map. Looks like we're going to see 5 down here. And Mundo is going to have an opportunity to go for the windmill if he wants to, or he can come down and contribute to this fight.
Yeah, Wade didn't actually cancel his ult there, and so he ended up trapping himself to his death. And the rocket grab does not land onto Sentinel there. He's going to 90 caliber net backwards. Mundo coming in as well. Carnival prepping that Q to go on to side Sentinel, but I don't think he can actually win this duel because Mundo is here also. But Jax is here in addition. Nice trap goes down. And side Sentinel just trying to stay on the back line. He knows that he can't show himself in the bush because then he would take too much damage.
No-namer is going to be able to escape. Misses with the cleaver though. Everybody heading
Windmill
back down.
Ooh,
Lee doesn't connect either.
By minions.
Windmill neutral by the minions. Rumble on his way up top to recapture that.
Kuza goes down. Sauron here against Wei. I'm not actually sure who will win this duel. Probably whoever gets the health pack first or whoever gets back up from their Lee Sin. That's cheating. It was a 1v1.
Whoever gets a Lee Sin first wins.
Yeah, that's sound advice. You should listen to it. That was amazing. I'm so proud of that.
I can't even handle what just happened in my ears.
Sandra getting rocket grabbed there. He can't handle what just happened to him either. He's gonna pop the soul shackles, but doesn't have stasis. Does land the dark.
Whoa.
Trap! finds the dark, finding a double kill for Caitlyn. I can't believe what Sandra just did on Morgana.
That was such good trap use.
That was amazing trap use. That was amazing use of the ult. I thought it was completely worthless, but got the dark binding, managed to get enough distance through, and just picked up the kills there. Well, allowed Caitlyn to pick up the kills, but
She
really,
probably
really
could have
good.
picked him up.
Yeah, probably. Or at least gotten away. Really solid Morgana play. Ball in now. It is 3 versus 2 in favor of Xoc Adnofos. While Morgana is joining No Namer in top against Kuza. The windmill is neutral right now. Both teams would like to pick it up. And No Namer just zoning Karma while Sandra caps. People's coming up. Equalizer across. That's what I was saying about Rumble. That ult range is crazy high. No Namer ignited, but is not going to go down because Mundo is OP. Meanwhile, Ballin, they get the kill onto Vi. Going on to Sauron as well. Caitlyn misses the Peacemaker there, but should be able to get it with Ace in the hole.
Mundo is almost as spammy in a one-on-one environment as Nidalee is. And they both accomplish the same thing of being able to make it possible for the person to capture as long as they're present.
It's a 4 cap for Xoc Adnofos.
Top part of the map. You have Kuze and High Peoples. And Caitlyn coming around through the center. Trap check, doesn't see anyone.
Really nice use of trap to check bushes.
Kuze gonna go for the recall
EQ?
there. Oh, blind interrupt from J4.
And Sentinel should actually be able to pick that up, except he doesn't have his ult, so he probably can't. Nice zoning from way there. Ult comes across, that's the snipe. Once again, Snipe Sentinel, always on the watch for when he should pick up a kill like that. And there's a stun actually from the Soul Shackles, a double kill for Caitlyn. He's just going to recall there. Carnival trying to make his way to the health pack. Zound's coming in, gets bound darkly by Morgana. Wei tanking a little bit of tower, but Sandra going to start channeling it again.
Oh dear. So the drill's gonna get turned around. That's actually put them in a pretty substantial Nexus health advantage. They may be able to tie up this series here.
Can't get the kill there. No Namer in between Kuza and Peoples. Gonna get black shielded, but he is spell immune. But the spell immunity does wear off. A lot of damage actually from Karma onto Sandra there. Sandra has to roam up, but he can't. He's actually just going to fall there. But meanwhile, Namer does get the kill onto Rumble, getting kited by Kuza. And can he pick up the kill there? Needs one more tick of bringing agony. And an agonizing death there for Karma.
The drill is going to be recaptured. We have Lee Sin heading on down to the bottom part of the map. And I know he's going to let that one, that one's going to be just fine. So we have Blitz moving up to the top with Rumble and Vi by themselves. It's going to be a 3v4 up there if that engagement goes the way that it looks like it may on the mini-map. That forecast.
You in onto 2 people there from Wei. That's
that
great
Cataclysm.
positioning. Cataclysm. That was a cataclysmic turn of events. But he did go down. Carnival going to drop to that dark binding. And Zound
that engagement was so good. Jarvan with a great Cataclysm set everything up for his allies and just punished them super hard.
Wei defending in bot against a ton of minions, but the minions are going to capture. They do capture right there. Haku Senpai now 1 versus 2 takes a lot of damage from both of them. Wei coming back in, gets the EQ, gets the knock-up, goes down almost immediately. Haku Senpai is going to fall, and it's a double kill for Sauron.
Or on the middle, over on the opposite side of the map, High People was not able to. Ooh!
Great equalizer though.
That equalizer.
Sandra almost got to the health relic. Almost got to the health relic. The rocket grab was onto Mundo, which is not exactly what you want to do, but it doesn't matter. The trap is set off there.
Mundo walked in front of that. That was gonna connect with Caitlyn for sure, but Mundo stepped in the way.
Yeah.
Alright, they're going to be able to get the drill back, no problem. They're also going to be able to get the windmill neutral at minimum. I don't know if they'll be able to get the full cap, if they're going to be able to do that before J4 is able to arrive or not.
Kuzen Carnival capping top. Jarvan coming in, gets the flag down, but he cannot drag to it.
So they're going to have the 3 capture advantage. They have plenty of time still in order to take this game back. Sauron does not want to get involved down there 1v2 against that particular combination. Jax can't fight his way out of that too easily. High Peoples is able to pick up Storm Shield, which is very, very good for him. Lands a couple rockets on Wei. Karma hanging around the back. And I realize they have a lot of burst damage. They don't have a high amount of sustain at all.
Soul Shackles also used. Again, I don't think the Soul Shackles was necessary. I think Sandra needs to work on holding that cooldown a little bit. But, and again, the rocket grab onto Mundo. Mundo doing a great job of being in the front. And imagine if Soul Shackles were available now. There's the EQ, the knock-up, the silence from Blitzcrank onto absolutely everyone. A ton of shield from that mana barrier. There is the ult coming across. Ace in the hole. And that is going to be a kill. But Sauron jumping in gets the kill on Caitlyn. Doesn't get the kill on Sandra because of Dark Binding. But Sandra tremendous. So also, that does more damage the lower you are. And that does a ton of damage in this case. Approximately. Haku-senpai, nice black shield, spell shield onto him. Sauron did revive. BFT goes down onto Haku-senpai and try to safeguard away, but Rumble coming in. No Name are probably going to get focused on as well. They overstayed just a little bit.
Ooh, and that difference in resurrection timers getting them out a little bit quicker there. And High Peoples, I thought I was going to step on that trap. I was going to be so upset if he'd done that because it was just so blatantly envisioned there. So if Karma and Vi down the slower end of the map, and oh dear, Snide Sentinel's going to get sniped out in a second. Nope, he went just the exact correct way he needed to not die.
But Wei did not.
Whoa!
Wei
Sauron
went the
almost
wrong
got
way.
him.
Yeah. He is going to be able to heal in the fountain.
So they're going to get the neutral here.
Sonic Wave down. Morgana coming in also gets the interrupt. Zounds is off to the side, but misses the rocket grab. Carnival going to get the assault and battery down. Haku-senpai actually falls there. Caitlyn picks up one kill. Now getting dove on by Jax and just
Minions
destroyed by
picking up the
Sauron
tower,
there.
going to give them that extra defender's advantage. And oh,
It's in the hole from
Zounds!
the well.
Good
Nice
intercept.
interrupt there, but that's going to be a 4 cap. Make that a 5 cap from if people falls asleep.
And Zounds with the interrupt, saving Sauron from Caitlyn there. Good job on that. They are going to lose this bottom point, and they're going to lose not any other points, it looks like, on the map. Whoa. Is Vi coming back? Is going to be able to keep Mundo from capturing that. They still don't have anyone on the top. They are going to lose the refinery to Lee.
Well, that Dark Binding missed that time. No Namer not going to get caught out.
Don't queue for draft face sniper, just queue for blind man.
Never queue for draft.
Unless it's coordinated by like 100 people. Oh, Clarity, you guys are going to play next week too? Oh, hell yeah. Dude, that'd be awesome. You guys did a really good job.
Haku-senpai with the capture on the refinery. So back to a 3 cap. Very close game right now, honestly. Caitlyn did just get caught out and die again. Maybe not quite so close. But it is definitely not...
Oh, the grab didn't connect on Haku like he wanted. He pulled Wei instead, which actually I think worked out okay because that took Wei further away from Karma, which kept her from receiving the damage that he could have possibly dealt. So bottom under their control still. Vi was trying to keep things neutral up here, but she can't really 1-on-2 very well as a melee champion. So Morgana's going to pick that up no problem. That shield mitigating most of the damage from the ace in the hole coming from Caitlyn. Looks like they are going to be able to get rid of Sandra.
Not quite enough.
Could you imagine if Blitz had landed that hook and then pulled her out of Shackles and then Shackles did nothing?
That would have been pretty epic.
That would have been a nice play to see.
Alright, I think this is... Actually, no. We have the neutral. This is definitely not over.
That top part has to get captured first. Mundo's being chased around by Rumble so that he can't actually do anything meaningful. But oh,
Yeah,
the equalizer.
Also.
Yeah. Let's crank up at the top. They have control of that tower. Now they just need to hang for a little bit, but are they going to be able to do that? Kuze has very low health and mana. Sandra's ult is down, thankfully, for 22 seconds. They aren't going to have to worry about dealing with that at all. There are minions over here that aren't going to get the neutral on that point, thankfully, for that team.
Yeah. Well, but we want a game 3.
Oh yeah, I like a game 3. I just wanted to point out the perspective of the team. You know, that team is happy about that. The other team is not happy about that.
Zounds taking a lot of damage. That's probably going to be not quite Zounds going down. What's the cooldown on Ace in the Hole? Is up. Just kidding. Cataclysm and Karma goes down.
The cooldown on it's
just
2 seconds.
away.
It's 0 seconds. It's back. Bomb point is neutral. Sauron is going to be able to pick that up because Sauron feels like winning the game for his team potentially. That J4 has a storm shield. Sauron, be careful. You may get
Carnival
wrecked.
just going to get melted there by Sentinel. Starting to get to the point where Caitlyn is actually really scary. Infinity Edge, Youmuu's, and Last Whisper. I actually do think the Youmuu's is okay. I have a friend who swears by it even on Summoner's Rift. I don't think it's good on Summoner's Rift. On Dominion, I like it. And you can see Jax is just getting, the HP is getting sliced through.
Ooh,
Sentinel
another
does need to
very
be
good
careful.
equalizer. Sentinel, is he going to die? No, he has enough
No,
life
he's
steal.
okay.
Where's how many life steal?
But they
Health
only
just
have
ticked
8
up.
Nexus health left.
And, oh, Zounds up at the top, picking it up. That means that they're going to take this series 2-0.
Despite that triple kill for No-Namer at the end. GG?
And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. If Peoples falls asleep, taking a 2-0 victory in a very exciting game 2 against Xoc Adnofos.
Xoc Adnofos. What a good name.
Oh man, dude, yeah, our voices are nuts. Rheingold cast a tournament before this, King of
Yeah,
Knives.
I cast a 4-hour tournament.
And I worked last night until midnight, and I mean, I talk for 9 hours at my other job, and it's just like, bleh. Caster problems, man. Hey, thanks for watching the show today, everybody. It's very nice to have you all come out.
Literally, this tournament is unbelievably fun to cast. I have so much fun casting this tournament.
Even on games where we don't just cast, we just kind of talk over gameplay.
Yeah. I had so much fun that game. I don't even care that we didn't cast half of it. That game was exciting, and we talked about random shit for half of it, and then we casted the other half, and it was so exciting.
All right, so there is going to be an after party. Yeah, I'm going to stream some games. If you guys want to play, you should come and hang out in my Twitch channel. I'm basically just going to turn the stream off here and then turn it on right over there. And then if you guys want to play games with me, I'm going to be going through my games that I owe people. If you can see, there's a list here of like all of the games that I owe people, and it's a pretty long list. So I have to start plowing through those. And if you guys want to be in the party and hang out for that, that'd be really cool. So you guys want to come and check that out. But that's all we have for the Dominate Gaming Dominate Dominion Tournament number 91. Come and join us next week for Dominate Dominion number 92. Be here to put on the show for you guys again. Hey, big thank you to Infamous Gaming and the Padrinos for coming out to play. It's nice to see some new teams show up. That's really cool. So hopefully we can see them and some of the other teams back again next week. I'm Gandair. It's been nice to cast and commentate for you all. You can check out VODs from this tournament. They should be up by Monday. YouTube.com/VatoClan is where you can find that out. And my co-commentator, RheingoldRiver, where can people find you on the internet?
You can find me at twitter.com/RheingoldRiver, and my personal stream is twitch.tv/RheingoldRiver. And if you're interested in support on Summoner's Rift or Sona at all in general, you can check out my Sona guide on, I didn't mean to actually link Chapter 7 in particular, but you can check out my Sona guide on the TSM site. It's 30,000 words on how to play Sona. I spent a ton of time on it, and I really love it. But, yeah, thank you all for watching. Check stuff out, and we'll see you next week.
Yep. Thank you guys for watching, everybody. Check the Twitch chat. I'll link where the after party stream is going on, and I'll see you guys there.